When my husband died, I thought my life had ended too. He left me with nothing but our 5-year-old son, Rob, my only treasure in this cruel world. For months, I couldn't sleep. The nights were long and the mornings were heavier. I used to wake up hoping it was all a bad dream. But every morning, reality slapped me in the face again. He was gone. My husband was my strength, my provider, and the one who made life bearable. Without him, I was just a broken woman struggling to breathe. But one thing kept me going, my son. I promised myself that as long as I was alive, Rob would never suffer. So I worked. I washed clothes for neighbors, scrubbed floors, carried buckets of water, and cleaned dishes in people's homes. All to make sure Rob had food to eat and a uniform to wear. People mocked me, but I didn't care. Every time I looked at Rob's face, I saw my husband's smile, and that gave me strength. Years passed, and when Rob got into the university, my heart swelled with pride. He was brilliant, a first-class student who made headlines with his awards and achievements. And when he got a job at a prestigious logistics company right after graduation, I cried tears of joy. I told myself, finally, all the years of suffering were worth it. But I was wrong. My greatest joy soon became my deepest pain. It all started the day Rob brought home a young woman, his girlfriend. Her name was Vanessa. She was beautiful, elegant, and spoke with that soft, rehearsed tone that made people trust her instantly. But not me. The moment I saw her, my heart grew uneasy. There was something about her eyes. They didn't smile when her lips did. A mother's instinct never lies. After she left, I told Rob, "Son, be careful with that lady. She's not genuine." He frowned. "Mom, please. Don't start this. You always judge people too quickly." I tried explaining, but he wouldn't listen. Love had blinded him. And before I knew it, he was getting married, against my advice, against my prayers. After the wedding, everything changed. Rob stopped calling, stopped visiting. And when I tried reaching him, his wife would answer the phone and hang up immediately. 3 years. 3 long, painful years without a single word from my only child. I celebrated his birthdays alone, prayed for him every night. And sometimes I'd sit by the window, staring into the dark, wondering if he still remembered the woman who sacrificed everything for him. But I left everything in the hands of karma, because karma never forgets an address. Then one evening my phone rang. I didn't recognize the number, but something told me to answer. "Mom." It was Rob's voice, trembling, weak, and broken. "Mom, you were right. She wasn't the one meant for me. Can I come home?" For a moment, I couldn't speak. My heart raced, my eyes filled with tears. Despite everything, despite the pain, he was still my son. "Yes, my child," I whispered. "Come home." That weekend, Rob came. When I opened the door and saw him, my heart shattered. He looked nothing like the strong young man I once knew. His clothes were worn out, his face pale, his eyes hollow, a shadow of himself. He fell to his knees, sobbing. "Mom, I'm sorry. I was a fool. She ruined me." Through tears, he told me everything. His wife had controlled every aspect of his life, alienated him from his friends, manipulated his finances, and finally, used the divorce courts to strip him of everything he owned. He lost his job, his house, his savings, everything. And the same friends who used to praise him vanished. I hugged him tightly. I didn't say, "I told you so," because I didn't need to. The pain in his eyes said it for me. All I said was, "Welcome home, my son. You still have me." Months passed. Slowly, Rob began to rebuild his life, this time with humility and faith. And just when I thought the story was over, karma showed up. 2 years later, we heard that Vanessa, the same woman who destroyed my son, had been arrested for a cybercrime case involving fraud and money laundering. She was sentenced to 5 years in prison. I won't lie, it wasn't joy I felt. It was peace. Because karma had done what I couldn't. It had delivered justice without me lifting a finger. Rob eventually met another woman, gentle, kind, and sincere. A teacher who loved him not for what he had, but for who he was. Today they are married and have a beautiful daughter. And sometimes when I hold my granddaughter in my arms, I smile and whisper to myself, karma may take time, but it never forgets. Moral of the story: never ignore a mother's intuition. It's sometimes God's warning whispered through love. We can't always fight every battle ourselves, but time and karma always deliver justice in ways words never could. Forgive, but never forget the lessons pain teaches you. And no matter how far your children go, a mother's heart will always be their home. If this story touched you, please don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more stories like this. Thanks for watching.